Joining us with more on the cyber espionage and Trump transition is McKay Coppins. He's a staff writer at The Atlantic. McKay, good morning. Thanks for being here.
Good morning.
Donald Trump's been at odds with the intelligence community since this whole hacking scandal began. He didn't mention it, though, last night at his rally. What do you make of that?
Well, I wouldn't rule out hearing more about this from Donald Trump, but it is worth noting that in the wake of his attacks on the CIA, he got a lot of pushback from conservatives and people in the media, especially, who were big allies of his during the election. I think he might be realizing that there are political costs to going after the intelligence community, and a lot of that will be friendly fire from fellow Republicans.
McKay, the FBI is now in concurrence with the CIA that Russia was behind this to specifically target Hillary Clinton and help Donald Trump win the election. Republicans in Congress sound like they want to open an investigation into this. How much can they temper his position?
Well, there was initial pushback from Republicans. Remember, they didn't want to investigate at first. We heard from Mitch McConnell, the Senate Majority Leader.
Right.
They seem to have come around to doing an investigation. But remember, Republicans control both houses of Congress. At the end of the day, they are steering this thing, and they can decide how far they want to push it. I do think that Republicans in Congress are hoping that Trump will become a little more hawkish on Russia, because that is kind of the default position of the Republican Party, at least pre-2016.
Well, so, McKay, how do you see this playing out then? Because you've got a president who's nominated Rex Tillerson, who has good relations with the Russians for Secretary of State, but at the same time, you're getting this whole issue of the hacking scandal escalating as it seems here. There's a friction point there, it seems.
Well, it has been clear throughout the election that Donald Trump has a pretty unorthodox view of Russia, and there's a lot of speculation about the various reasons why. What I think we do know is that Donald Trump clearly does not like all of these reports and all of these people talking about how Russians helped him win the election. That he sees that as undermining his victory.
Let's talk, just to turn the corner a little bit. Donald Trump canceled a press conference he was supposed to have about conflicts of interest as it intersects with his business. 60% of Americans in the latest polling for CBS News find that they think that he will have a conflict of interest when he's in the White House. Is he going to address this, or is he going to pull a page from the playbook with his tax returns, which is presumably to hope it goes away?
Well, I think that is the strategy right now. I mean, remember, he was supposed to have this press conference. He canceled it and sent a few kind of vague tweets out about his plans, saying that he would make no new deals, for example, while he was president. Well, no one knows exactly what that means. I know a lot of my colleagues in the press would like to grill him on that a little bit. I think that it'll be up to the media to kind of hold him accountable and make sure that he really does hold a press conference and answer those questions.
Busy time of year.
McKay Coppins, thank you so much for being with us this morning.